Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Is the SNP the nanny in chief of Scotland? It certainly seems to be. Over the last few years, they have introduced things that have effectively removed rights, freedoms, and traditional things that you've always enjoyed. And where they haven't removed them, they've tried to remove them and have only stopped because of the outrage caused by even the thought of it. For example, they've clobbered smokers. You're not allowed to have a smoke anywhere now, effectively, not even in your own home in some cases. They're trying to reduce the portion sizes of chips. I've reported on that. They're putting the price of alcohol up all the time because they don't want people enjoying alcohol. They tried to burn wood burners, because, it's important that people living on islands die of the cold or something. Because it will save the world. Won't. Fucking assholes. Anyway, they want the chippies to slash portion sizes because people eat too much fish or something. These people are mad. Everything you want to do. They don't want you having roast dinners now because they want you to reduce your meat intake because that will save the planet. We won't. They want you to do this and that and the other. There's so many things. It's anything that's pleasurable they want to stop because they're all joyless wankers, aren't they? Let's put it bluntly. They've got no joy in their life because we're the SNP and we're miserable. And we don't like the idea of anyone ever having a smile on their face. Let's ban cats. Yes, that was a serious proposal. Banning cats. Because it might bring some old woman a little bit of pleasure to have a bit of company in her last few years of life. Oh, screw her. Let her die lonely and cold. Not allowed to have a wood burner, love. It'd be easier if he just went now, wouldn't it? And save us that pension. That's who they are. You see, they're miserable because they can't get independence. They know they can't get independence. The people of Scotland are not stupid enough to have independence. And they're also, miserable because they know that everything they do in government is a failure. That's why they constantly lie and try and cover it up. That's why they're so secretive. That's why they cover up everything, hide, always fight freedom of information, never publish anything because the truth would be utterly devastating for them. They're useless and they're just getting worse. There's not any one of them intelligent. I mean, name me one success story the SNP done in 20 years. Go on, dare you. The roads are falling apart. The NHS is crumbling. The schools are so bad, they took the results of the international lists out of embarrassment. They can't build a ferry. They can't control immigration. They can't control the economy. They've got problems with the islands and the energy supplies. They've got problems with every single aspect of policy. And then they wank money away like, a sailor in a shore leave on independence simply because it's the thing that our followers want. It's people, they want independence. No, they don't. They want a school for their kids. They want a hospital so when their granny falls ill, they've got somewhere to go. That's what they want. They don't want independence because they know an independent Scotland would be a bankrupt, barren, desolate, post-apocalyptic hellhole. Not far off that now. Stop voting for the SNP and start building Scotland. It's unbelievably stupid to vote for the same party time and time and time again and watch Scotland get worse and then blame it on everyone else. You're the ones voting for the ones destroying Scotland, you idiots. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go back and make sure we can keep our Sunday roasts, our wood burners, and our bloody cats. Thanks a lot. Bye.